Afternoon, lads. How's it going? Excuse me. One moment. That's better. Anyway, hey guys. Hey Battle Group. Hello Ron. Hello Luca. How's it going, guys? So, yeah, we got a fucking turn here. So, first of all, let's see what happened in the fucking replay. Better Battle Group. I got my warm tea, so I'm good. Hey, no name. Alright, let's see what the hell happened today. Oh, please no, thank you. Get her. Get that bloody sub. Ow. Depth charges explode above sub depth. Motherfuck. He sent back. I'll have to check. I haven't seen it yet, Austin. So I'll check it when I actually go to select the turn here. Because this is just a replay. Actually, we haven't gotten any... Wow, I'm a moron. I didn't have to load up the replay. Let me actually fucking just... I'm a fucking moron. I'm a fucking moron, because, yeah, it is just the turn. Slash you potato. Let me try that again. We can just load up the regular turn. We don't need the replay because nobody's done anything with the turn yet. So it's still basically just a regular turn. So where the fuck is it? 152 or 53? 53. Breaking the blood bank. Okay. Yeah, it's just gonna regenerate the combat replay, which doesn't really matter, and that's gonna play it, and I can't do shit about that, so. Yeah, basically Battle Group, because I'm a lazy cunt. And if I had to do War in the Pacific 100% on my own, I just wouldn't. Yeah, if I didn't have you guys to help, I just wouldn't be playing War in the Pacific at all, just because there's so much of this game I just don't like doing. It just isn't fun. And games are, the only reason we're here is because games are fun. So, yeah, we already know what happens. So, yeah, if a game isn't fun, I don't play it. You guys are the reason I still play this game, because you help make it fun for me. Because the moment streaming becomes work, I just tend to stop streaming and playing a certain game. It's happened before. Watching the grand plans all happen is just very satisfying. Zero sweeping on their own, that isn't right. No, I get a Battle Group, but I really do appreciate what you guys do. Good, he doesn't have any fighters up. Oh, he's fucking read us like a book. Son of a bitch. We got Cap up over the fucking Panzers and he's thrown in Hurricanes to sweep for the bombers. He really, really wants to blow up that Panzer Corps. Christ. I need to see... He'll have to have taken those fighters from Rangoon. That sucks too, because these are training pilots. So they're not... Well, some of these guys are actually quite experienced. Fuck. At least it's over friendly territory, so it's likely the pilots will survive. That's a problem. That's the problem with Japan. You're stretched so fucking thin trying to cover everything. We don't have enough aircraft in China, and we're paying for it because we need them elsewhere. Meanwhile, every week that passes, he gets more and more squadrons. Oh boy, I can't watch this. We're claiming a pair of us was lost. I think we lost a little more than that. Because what we need to do is try and hit his bombers on the ground. But, this game first. Yep. We did indeed. It is a right mess that we have taken over, but we shall do our best. 89 casualties. Nice bombing those bastards. Go up 8 Vix. Hornells. Blow up another 5 Vix. Okay, what to do? Kates. No effect. Fucking wonderful. At the airbase, couple damaged bombers. 0. More lilies. 24 casualties. Good shits. Shitty Anns doing shitty Ann things. More bombers. 8 casualties. More hits on the airbase. Good. That'll eat his supplies to repair. And there's the bomber swarm. I was really hoping we'd have a few LR Cap fighters show up, but no dice. At least he didn't hit anything. At least he didn't hit anything. Oh. Goodbye, bombers. We hardly knew ye. At least we get to wipe out the rest of his bomber force in Java, I guess. If the Oscars had anything bigger than 50 cals and weren't made of fucking paper. God, these planes are crap. It really blows my mind how you've got these absolutely phenomenal zeros and then the army's just got these pieces of fucking junk. It's like, are you fucking serious? At least now we're fucking blowing up a few bombers. There we go. No bombers get through. One blown up aircraft from each type. Oh, look, another one. Kill those two, please. Thank you. Like, I understand throwing bombers at shipping, because one bomb hit on a ship is, like, usually actually quite worth it. If you're sacrificing like a pair of bombers, if you get a lucky hit on a ship, holy shit, that suddenly makes losing the bombers totally worth it. But hitting ground units? I mean, what's the point? They're just, you know, at most you maybe damage a squad or two. It's not really worth suiciding your bombers into fighter cover. Depends on the bomb and depends on the ship. Yeah. But generally, you do this shit on transports. And if you put a bomb into a transport, that is worth. That is very worth. Okay. So, it looks like he's transferred a lot of his Burma Air Force to support China now. So... ouch. I blew up another tank and damaged another 9. More hurricanes. More hurricanes. Holy shit, he's got a lot of fighters. And there's 8 B-17s. Oh boy, it's gonna hurt, isn't it? 2 destroyed tanks. He's realized he can't do shit about the armor, so he's using bombers. Smart. That's what you have to do. So... it looks like he's taken most of his bombers, a lot of fighters and bombers out of Burma into China. So, depending on what Recon says about what is guarding Rangoon, I might start having a go at him. Because if it's down to under 100 aircraft in Rangoon, 100 fighters, I'd say it's time to start sweeping and do a little bit of defeat and detail while he can't really, you know, engage us in... ah, fuck me. Goodbye, Betties. We hardly knew ye. Fuck's sake. I'm gonna get this entire squadron wiped, huh? 6 destroyed. Alright, well, we gotta remember to turn that off. Betty's hitting... there. 1 hit. Okay. Yeah, with that many planes he's transferred into China, I do think we might be able to try and wrest air superiority in Burma. Because we do have some fighters we can have a go at. In fact, I'm going to start transferring out a lot of the fighters that are engaging Java. Because we basically won our superiority there. I'll leave some, because I think he's still got a few damaged aircraft, so we'll keep the daily sweeps up. And we'll make sure we have enough for air cover, but otherwise I'm going to transfer them to Burma, and we're going to start trying to get air superiority. Kopang. Yeah, it's true, battle group. That's a good question, Joe. I don't, off the top of my head, I'm not 100% sure. It's more the trained crews that really suck to lose. Alright, well, we get to wipe these fuckers out, I guess. Or not, somehow. 682 casualties for nothing. There's a lot of destroyeds. But they didn't retreat, what? Alright, we get to maul these poor bastards. They retreat. Good shit. 16-1 assault odds. 51 for 763. Good shit. We are shelling them at Quaylin. Hey, thanks follow Bowen on the stream, mate. Poi. I wonder where the Poi boat is. I think she's in Rubal. Poi boat. Can we please take Surabaya now? There we go.
Greetings, everybody. How's tricks?
Finally.
This is Orphan Anne from Radio Tokyo, saying hello to all of her dog faces and boneheads wandering the Pacific Islands. Before we start the music,
so
the
loud.
Japanese High Command announced today that the ever-victorious forces of the Japanese Empire have captured Surabaya.
Yoink. Our base now. That is basically everybody on this end of the island wiped out, and all of their bombers as well. So I can retask all the stuff that's all the aircraft to either Batavia or Burma now, which is great. Excellent. And please tell me we take M on this turn. These guys have held out for too fucking long. Thank you. $36 for 2,000. Yeah, I'm gonna get wiped out. Attacking and chill trap. Yes, that is how it's pronounced. Ow! Ow! Ouch! Fucking fort level. We should still be able to overwhelm them, though. We did reduce the forts, so... Oh, fucking finally. So that's Surabaya and Ambon dealt with. So we can... That frees up a good amount of units to go to... Ground units to go to Batavia, and aircraft I can transfer out to Burma now. Oh, Burma's gonna be such a bitch. We're gonna need such a insane amount of troops to take Burma. Cause it's April. It's fucking April. It's not even March. He's gonna have loaded up that front line with so many troops. He's got so many. God damn it. As a Japanese player, you just cannot let Burma still be in Allied hands by March, because by then it's just so hard to take. Burma, yes, Burma fell within by March IRL. And you almost have to in game, just because it's fucking 96 fighters. Okay, how much do we have in Bangkok? Not enough. I need those extra reinforcement fighters, but at 96, if I can get my... Yeah, if I can get another 50, 60 fighters in here, we can probably actually get control of the airspace over Rangoon. Airfield's only at level 2. Shit. I would like to have Polsanoker here, operational air bases, but they're pretty low and they don't have any aviation support. Because it's just lower range, so you get less fatigue and the fighters are more effective. Flying all the way from Bangkok is not ideal, but we can do it. It really is, Joe, because you're not even trying to win as Japan. Like, unless the allied player is utter garbage, you can't win as Japan. It's just getting as much as doing as much as you can and seeing how long you can hold out. Monsoon season, I mean, the weather is modeled, so planes won't fly and such. But beyond that, I'm not really sure, Ron. Okay. So, honestly, I'm thinking I'm just going to rail these guys' strat move up to Kajiti. Because that's an entire division. They will really help with Batavia. We still need to take that. How are we doing AV? We still outnumber them. We should be able to take that. That said, this fucking unit is annoying me. Need to get some DMSs to Surabaya. Yeah, that's true. Do you have any lying around? I don't expect that we do, but it would be nice. These guys, you about to arrive soon. That's another extra. How much AV you guys got? And that's another 135. That should help secure that. Okay, good. Alright. Do we have... Yeah, we got all these Zero squadrons here from the CVLs, but they're currently, you know, yeah. Damaged planes everywhere. And nowhere near enough fucking aviation support. 23 aviation support, but... oh god. Repairing all these planes is gonna take forever. Christ, it might just be better to put them back on the fucking carriers. Yeah, I don't know. I suspect this area is just full of allied submarines at this point. God, we're in such a bind here. Like, we need air superiority, and we need the first priority is air superiority, because if we get air superiority, we can get the Bettys in on naval strike, and they'll just start cleaning out transports that are bringing supplies into Rangoon, and just completely cut off the supply, which would be phenomenal, obviously. But we need air superiority for that, because if not, then the Bettys going after the transports that are hugging the coast here are just going to get blown out of the sky in the hundreds. So we can't afford that. Oh yeah, we're having a run at the Adamans to drop off extra troops. I was hoping that doesn't backfire on us. Or were we picking those guys up? I think we're dropping these guys off, though. I can't remember. There's so much going on. There's all these task forces. Ah, my brain. I can't remember everything that's happening. Got a bunch of more units moving. Good. Okay. So, let's take a look around. Alright. You guys stand down. We're going to transfer you up to Bangkok. If you've got the range. I think you should. Bettys are ridiculous. Yeah, there we go. Naval attack. No, wait. Training naval attack. You guys need to get ready for anti-shipping operations. Train with torpedoes. 10,000 feet. Hey, Parm. How's it going, dude? So we'll get them training on that. Where's our other Zero Squadron? These guys have 27, but they just don't have any planes, which is a problem. They don't have many ready pilots either. I mean, yeah, they're just training right now. It'd be nice to get that squadron up to strength. Alright, let's see what other aircraft I have available. You're gonna miss. We will bring these guys up as well. Stand down. Training, 100%. 0. You can... No, you can keep training airfield attack. We'll just set you 10,000 as well. And we will transfer you up to Bangkok as well in preparation to bomb the shit out of Rangoon. And now I need to go dig around for fighters. So I'm thinking I'm going to grab... Oh, that's Zuikaku Squadron. Right, we need to start getting the... We need to start transferring all the carrier zeros back to the carriers since we've actually got a decent enough fuel situation. We can use them now. So, we'll handle that later. See, just need to check around for if we've got any other fighters lying around. So no, but we do have these ones. I think I'll leave these two Oscar squadrons here. Actually, this is a solid airbase. That's actually two good-sized Oscar squadrons. Carriers are just sitting in truck, because until now we didn't have the fuel to operate them. Because we got the game from X, and he kind of destroyed the Japanese economy. So we had our supply in fuels was absolute trash. So we're slowly fixing that, and we're slowly getting to the point where the carriers will be able to actually use them again without, you know, depleting our entire fucking fuel stock in the entire Japanese fucking empire. So, yeah. Where is... Here we go. You guys can go back to Singapore. And we're going to transfer these Oscars up into Burma. Drop tanks, stand down, training, 100%, escort, 10,000 feet, 0 range. How far can I get on one tank? Palembang, basically. What's our maximum transfer range? 14. So can't quite. Yes, it's gonna have to be Palembang to probably Kota Baru. Yeah, and then Kota Baru to Bangkok. All right. Well, let's get to it, I guess. The economy and fuck the logistics. Yep, pretty much. I don't really blame him because he was new, and I would have absolutely done the same in his shoes without the help of Par and Battle Group here, because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. First of all, stand down. Escort. 10,000, 0 range. There we go. Palembang. Gonna have a lot of damaged aircraft, but it is what it is. Our field is level 4, so it can handle it. And then these fighters can stay. They'll stay as our local air superiority fighters. You guys can actually stand down. I'm gonna transfer you down to Makassar, and then you can go with the other squadron back to the carriers and truck. We're gonna have to do what, like here to Palau to truck to get back to the carriers, but Zeros have great range, so it's fine. Yeah, it's fine, dude. Shit happens. We still got 12 Bettys, so let us stand them down and just go to naval search. Thank you for reminding me to do that now. He just wasn't paying attention to, well, he was attacking the wrong places, because, I mean, look at this. Look at this. This all needs to, as a Japanese player, if you're going to have any solid chance of holding for a really long time, you have to take all of this by March. If you haven't taken this all by March, except for maybe, you know, a holdout in Batavia, a holdout in fucking Bataan, obviously the Allies can just siege you out, and then you have to siege them until they starve to death. But other than that, like, you should have taken all of this by then, and he didn't, which really, really sucks for us, because our oil is garbage, and this is where you get all your oil. So, problems. But other than that, yeah, these two Oscar squadrons will keep running their sweeps over Batavia. These guys will keep running escort for the bombers. Or, sorry, cap for the ground troops. And yeah, he's got 11 damaged fighters. How much bombers does he have? He's just 17. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. These guys will play pure escort for the bombers. These guys will divert a little bit into cap, because with 41 aircraft, 30% cap is still like 10 planes flying cap. And we'll set 3 range so that they'll cover all the shipping as well as his stuff. The bleed over should handle that. Did manage to capture Midway and all the way down the New Hebrides. That's the problem, Battle Group, is that is not... as nice as it is to have all of this, and as nice as it is to have Midway, it doesn't give us much. Like, it really doesn't give us much. So, oh yeah, how bad is our... Oh my god, look at all that oil we captured. Oh, it's beautiful. Now we just gotta get that to the refineries. Yeah, but there's no in hell we're gonna be able to pull off an Australia landing. It's April. He'll have enough Australian troops by now that it's not really feasible. We're just so far behind timetable, you know? But yes, we got fucking 56,000 oil there, so beautiful. Makes me wonder how much fuel he's hoarding in Batavia. How's the buildings? Good question. Manpower, what the fucking do? Anyway. Huh. Oil 0, heavy industries lightly damaged. 90 oil is completely intact. Refineries are completely intact. Light industries completely intact. Shipyards, oh, everything's intact. Holy shit, we captured it all intact? Are you kidding me? Oh! Oh, that's useful. Christ, I didn't expect that. Normally this shit gets fucked up during land combat, but there's no the little brackets number that's damaged. There's no fucking damage. That is... Well, okay, so the oil, that's undamaged, and the refineries are too, right? Oh, they're halted. Let's fix that. Fucker turned it off to deny me oil or fuel. You can't expand dry docks, battle group. Oh wait, you can? What? You can actually do that? But I thought you couldn't. What? That's... Avoken is always complaining to me that you can't do this. We've just found something Avoken doesn't know, guys. Oh my god, I never thought I'd see the day. Industry tab, okay, fine. Oh god, I gotta fucking find it. Wow, we found something Avoken doesn't know. That is surprising. Sir, by S. So we're by how do we... Oh, yeah. So how do we expand it? Hey, Bradley. So how do I set it to expand then? Because as a mainly allied player, I don't know shit about managing industry. Because you just don't. Right here. Aha! We can expand it by 3. Which will bring it up to 11, which will handle light cruisers. So... Hey, thanks, Brad. I guess we'll just do... Nah. Wait till later. Not the time. We don't have any damaged ships at the moment anyway. We'll talk about that later and figure out exactly what we're gonna do. You guys are all moving. Good shit. Good. I did that, so we can grab these fuckers. And we can go stand down, and we can go training, and we can go escort. 0. Drop tanks. Holy shit, can we make it all the way to... Can we... Oh, well, that's convenient. Bing, bang, boom. 30 more fighters. Okay, cool. Next turn, then I can transfer the other 2 squadrons and we can wipe this fucking fighter force at Rangoon. Except $5 says it's lightnings and shit like I do. Because I'm a cheeky fucking cunt. One base versus... Oh, perfect, par. Perfect. Excellent. Top man. So then, yeah, those other 2 Oscar squadrons, that should give us like 150 fighters. And if we sweep with 150 fighters versus 96, well, I guess it all comes down to who's more experienced. And we should see some serious shit. So that should be interesting. Ugh. Okay. So, yeah, then we'll just be transferring those. The Nels we'll keep pounding the airfield with for a bit longer. And then eventually we'll transfer them up to Burma as well. What are these lilies doing? You're running ASW. Okay, yeah, that's fine. And these are just our recon planes. You know what? I'm going to send you guys up to Bangkok as well, if you can make it that far. Is that... No, too far. Okay, we'll come up through Kota Baru then. Because we don't need a ton of recon down here anymore. So 1 extra recon squadron will be nice to have for looking over Burma and figuring out what's going on. Because I gotta keep track of some of these bases because they could be built up into proper airfields. Actually, I can mouse over and find out, can't I? That's at level 3. Huh, he hasn't actually built up any of these airfields. As an allied player, I can tell him that is a fucking mistake. Because having alternate airfields on defense is so important. Because if we manage to plaster... It's only level 1. Yeah, if we plaster Rangoon's airfield, we can shut down his entire air force in the region. It's his only really big one. I mean, Magway's level 3, but to me, it doesn't look like he's got enough aviation support there to support a large force. So if we can shut down Rangoon's airbase and keep it shut down, we'll just have air superiority, and he won't be able to do shit. Because, yeah, it's level 5. He's gotten the 96 fighters there. Ooh, that's a mistake we can really exploit. That is very definitely something we can exploit the hell out of. I wonder if he'll try what I did to Battle Group last turn in our game. I mean, there's a lot of shipping in fucking Nagasaki. He could bomb. There's a lot of ships he could bomb. Actually, no. We have all these airfields here, so there's no can't get the range. I don't think, unless like Yichang's a major airfield, but otherwise it's just out of range. Sorry, Battle Group. I had to do a little census regards. I've been bugging Evoken in that game for as long as we've been playing. Can I bomb China now? Can I bomb Japan now? Can we bomb Japan now? Can we bomb Japan now? And he's finally like, okay, fine, let's bomb Japan. Anyway, other than what I've done, I can't think of much else combat-wise I need to do. We're still bombing these guys. We've still got subs doing sub things. You need a better patrol zone, sub. That's a really shitty patrol zone. I would want to go into Darwin because look at all this shit, but deep water. Instead, let's go fuck around off Perth. Okay, we've caught those guys there. Let's fucking smack them. You guys smack those fuckers. We're still chasing those guys up there that are large enough for engine bombers. Yes. Yes, precisely, battle group. At the very least, we are doing decently in China. We are doing decent in China. If we can... Oh, yeah. I'll let you guys set up the aircraft in here since you guys are the ones in charge of China, because I do not deal with China. China is evil. But we need to deal with those fighters. Those bombers. Where were those coming from? Those were coming, I think, from Chongqing. Because that's got a level 4 airbase. Xi'an doesn't have a big enough airbase. If I'm not... Yeah, it's level 2. But that's where the fighters are. Those are probably coming from Chongqing. The heavy bombers. It's the only airbase big enough I can see in this area. Yeah, he's brought, like, a ton of fucking fighters here. So... we just sort of have to deal with this. Like, we do not have air superiority. Stand the fighters down. Just get out of his fucking way. Let him do what he wants for now, unless we get enough fighters to challenge him. And I'm just gonna exploit the fact that he's pulled... He had, like, 200 fighters here, but he's pulled 80 of them. Yeah, about 180. And 80 of those fighters are now up in here. We can exploit the hell out of that and shut down his airfield if he keeps those fighters in China. Because, yeah, if we hit him hard enough, we can absolutely destroy this airfield. And if we can just keep bombing the airfield, then he's fucked. So, this could be... If he doesn't bring those fighters back, we could exploit the hell out of him splitting up his fighters like this. Basically, defeat in detail. Problem is, we're going to have to rest air superiority in, like... 2-3 turns before he can fly them back and shut down the airfield before he can really react, because like a hurricane can probably make that in 1 or 2 hops, either through to one of these and then through here and then here, or they might with drop tanks be able to make here. I'm not sure. Actually, we can just check the range, right? Derp. Allied aircraft. Hurricane. Range. Doesn't say unless I fucking click on them. Okay, fine. Range. Max range 20 hexes. Fuck, I forgot how long range hurricanes are. 2Bs I know are very common. Also 20 hex. So... Yeah, he can one-up that. So we're going to need to be able, with our fighters, to rest air superiority in a single turn, so that if he flies back, we'll have another turn to utterly level that airfield. So this is going to be tricky, but we could do it. We just need to truly shut down any chance of fighters coming up here, so we can pull all the fighters from Java and the surrounding areas into Burma, into Bangkok. How much aviation support do we have at Bangkok? Oh, we have fucking 300. Yeah, okay, excellent. I'm going to start expanding the airfield. We're going to need it. Won't happen in a single turn ever. Yeah, I know that. But what my point is, we need to have enough. We need to basically shoot down enough fighters in one turn that the next turn when we're sweeping, we can suppress his entire fighter force so that the bombers can get to work and pound that airfield. So we're gonna need probably around 200 fighters at least, more if I can scrounge them up, and we're gonna need like 100 bombers or more to just go in the turn after and paste that airfield. Blow up as many of his planes on the ground as well. Tricky, but I think doable. We're probably going to need to wait 4 or 5 turns for these guys to, well, basically to have complete and total destruction of the small Air Force that is here, because 17 bombers can still be an absolute pain in the ass, mainly because of all this shipping we have nearby, because if he targets the shipping, he can kind of ruin everything. Surface ships can come back, we don't need them actually. We could bombard. Hurricane squadrons have trouble. Yeah, the Brits don't give me hurricanes. A midnight bombing to make sure damaged aircraft get destroyed on the ground. Oh yes, duh. I always forget about night bombing, night raids. Yes, let's do that. Let's fucking hit it at night. Night ops. Full raid, please. Nels. Night raid, please. How's our fatigue? Nice and low. Good. Moonlight sucks right now. It does, but let's go for it. I don't suppose I've got any other bombers I could hit them with. I don't think so. Oh yeah, we have these Sallies. You're bombing them. So 0 night raid, please. We'll still sweep just in case. You never know. How's a ground bombing stat? Should be pretty high. Yeah, these guys are 60, 70. These guys are 60, 70 as well. And these guys are also all 60, 70, except for some really inexperienced guys who somehow squeaked in here. But yeah, night raid, that is a very good idea. I'm happy you remembered that we could do that. I always forget night raids. We can also do the same to Rangoon. We can hop in with a night raid of our bomber force. This on the turn we're sweeping, we could do a night raid. And then the next turn we can sweep again, and then following the sweep in with a standard bombing run during daylight. That would actually give us a pretty good chance to do some damage. Odds are... Does he have any significant surface force here? It doesn't look like it. We could go for a bombardment too. That is risking mines. These pilots are not elite. Yeah, well, damage is damage. Might do more damage. Might get some more planes in our daylight raids, because those aren't doing shit. I should probably get these guys bombarding. Yeah. Everybody with artillery. Engineers. You have some arty, don't you? Yeah. Bombardments. You have arty. You do not. That is a dedicated artillery unit with mortars. Just getting hits on the airfield is good. Yep, pretty much. Okay, so we're gonna start bombarding here. Obviously, we'll have these guys arriving in the next couple turns, which is a couple of actual full-on artillery regiments, which will be very nice. Oh shit, those are 150 mil howitzers. Those will help. And 75 mils, 36 of them though, and that's a lot of guns. You guys have another fucking 30 howitzers. Actually, a lot of howitzers and some 100 mils. Yeah. 13-inch mortars, yeah. Yeah. It's a big fucking mortar. It's a really fucking big mortar. Okay. combat mode on the div. Oh, are they coming through? Yeah. Yep, they are. Combat. Let me just flick through these. You're not. There you are. Did I already switch you? Yeah, you did. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're still moving because you're in. Yeah. Okay. Good. Perfect. Oh, over here. I guess we can fucking attack these guys. You know, let's bombard just to. Or should I? Nah, let's fucking attack the fuckers. Those are all attacking. Okay. So, plan over the next few turns is finish just mauling the planes here. Ensure there aren't a threat anymore. Supply? Oh, yeah, I guess we don't. Derp. I forgot we don't have any supplies. Shit. Whoops. But yeah, the overall plan right now is once that Air Force, give it another 2 or 3 turns to just bomb the shit out of this airfield and the aircraft on it. Ensure they are no longer a threat. Transfer most of the Air Force up to Bangkok. Night raid and sweeps, and then bombing raid, and just try and hit Rangoon as hard as I can in 2 turns before he can bring all these fighters back. Even if we just shoot down enough fighters or damage enough to put a dent in his numbers, that when those fighters come back that we're even, I'd call that a win. Don't worry, TF going in with supply. Okay, perfect. Okay, I think we're good. It's been an hour. We obviously have a lot more to do behind the scenes, but that's just logistics shit, so we'll handle that later. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Looks like we'll have an interesting turn replay when we get around to it, or next turn, I guess, since we get to do the replay and the turn at the same time. Still a foreign concept to me. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. We just need a name. Any suggestions? What to call this? Like, I don't want to give anything away about our little plan here, so nothing to that effect. We do need to stop him bombing our fucking tanks. What to call this? No I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Alright, there we go. Alright. Alright. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.